I would like to tell you all a story I once heard. There was an elderly carpenter who sat down with his wife to discuss their future. Now, this carpenter was known to have an extraordinary attention for the details of homes, making sure everything was just right. His skills had made him a valuable worker for his boss, but ultimately they decided it was time for the carpenter to retire. He told his employer of his plans to leave the business and start a life of leisure with his wife and extended family. His boss was disappointed as the carpenter had been a loyal and diligent worker for many years, so he was sad to see him go. He told the carpenter that he had one last favor to ask him. He could retire, but he had to make one final house. The carpenter agreed and began to work on the home, but it was soon clear that his heart wasn't in it. He took shortcuts, used inferior materials, and put in a half-hearted effort. The fine craftsmanship and details that he was known for were not there. In the end, the final product was well short of his usual standards, a disappointing way to end his career. When the house was complete, the carpenter and his boss went to do one last walkthrough. They got to the front door, but before opening it, the boss handed the carpenter a set of keys. He said, "The house is yours now. It is my gift to you. Thank you for a job well done." The carpenter was shocked at first and thanked his boss for the kind gesture, but then he thought to himself, "If only I had known this would end up being my home, I would have done things differently. I would have made sure every detail was correct." He began to regret the workmanship he had used to build his home. If he had known the consequences, he would have demanded excellence from himself. Now he had to live in the home that he had built for himself. We are not that different. We go about our lives making choices that we think are right at the time. We look at what is in front of us and try to move forward the best we can. Just remember, we all must live in the homes we have built for ourselves. We have to live our lives knowing that what we did in the past will affect our future. We are all in the process of building our own lives. Build a home that you will be proud to live in one day. Thank you.